Hey everybody, it's your captain here. Gonna give my little review of a small independent movie that just came out recently, A1 Star Wars The Last Jedi. Let me start by saying, yes, I love this movie. Yes, I know about all the backlash, I want to call it. All the people who like how it's so split down the middle. You got the groups that love it and the groups that hate it, and I fall into the camp of loved it. And I'm honestly like I consider myself a pretty open-minded guy, and I cannot for the life of me figure out why people hate it. So maybe it's just because I love it that I can't see that, but whatever. People are stupid and they shouldn't have opinions. No, you're entitled to your opinion, people, so it's fine. But it's a great movie. Like, definitely a better, or not better, different direction they went from The Force Awakens. You know, they didn't just rehash the old trilogy again, which is fine. I mean, there are some elements of Empire, I would say, in this movie, but at the same time, there are a lot of, lot more different things to this movie than there was, in The Force Awakens compared to the original trilogy, which is cool. I still love The Force Awakens. It was great. But where to start? There's just so much to this movie. Seeing Luke come back, that first scene where, the whole movie literally picks up where Force Awakens left off. And, if you remember where Force Awakens left off, that final scene was, Rey extending her hand to Luke with the lightsaber, and it's a really emotionally charged scene, and you're just like, oh my god, he's back. And then the first thing he does in Last Jedi is take the lightsaber and throw it over his shoulder. So, yeah, there's that. But, oh. But everybody is great in this movie. Oscar Isaacs was great as Poe again. John Boyega as Finn, and of course, probably my favorite character, Rey. Daisy Ridley returns once again, and she's just so awesome, and you just want to like get behind her and help her achieve anything she needs because you just believe in everything she does, and she just wants to do the right thing, and yeah, Rey's a great character. Carrie Fisher, her final Star Wars movie, unfortunately, but damn does she give a good performance. And I will say, spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen this, and for some reason you're listening to my review of all things. Um, so seriously, I'm gonna talk about some things that happened in the movie, but whatever. I mean, this thing happens within the first. I don't know. It's very early in the movie where they really make you think they're gonna kill Leia already, where her ship gets blown up by missiles and she gets sucked out into space. Yet somehow she uses the Force to save herself. Which I mean, we all know she's a Skywalker and therefore she has access to the Force, but no one's ever actually seen her do it before, so questions there. But eh, I can accept it. It's freaking Leia. She's a badass. Take it or leave it. Um, Another thing I'd like to talk about, and I'm kind of glad, like they didn't make Kylo Ren a good guy the way they kind of teased throughout the entire movie. Like he ended up staying bad and wanted to bring Rey to the dark side instead of like I regret everything I did. I'm gonna be a good guy now. No, no, fuck Kylo Ren, a piece of shit. But that was pretty badass how he took out Snoke. And Snoke, like, I love the mysteriousness of Snoke, and I liked where they were going with him. But then just suddenly, like, okay, he's dead now. Like, oh, okay. Which It's kind of cool because that means Kylo Ren will now be the official big bad, which is something Vader never got to do. So, I'll take it. And uh, and the whole fight between quote unquote fight between Luke and Ren at the very end there was interesting considering it was just a force projection of Luke projecting himself from the island and whatnot, and I and he dies afterwards, which I'm guessing the exertion of the force, considering he hadn't used it in so long, took its toll on him. I don't know, whatever it was. All in all, I like where this movie went. I can't wait to see what they do with episode 9. Um, the whole let the past go and move on is a very strong message. Like, eyes to the future. Excuse me. And that's a pretty good message to pass on, you know. So, I give this movie 4.5 banthas out of 5. Alright? Definitely go check it out. Maybe listen to someone else's review that's a bit more eloquent and well spoken than me. But all in all, I can't wait to see Rian Johnson's new Star Wars trilogy that takes place in another part of the galaxy that has nothing to do with Skywalkers. And I can't wait to see episode 9, and hopefully J.J. Abrams just doesn't do Return of the Jedi, which I'm pretty sure he's not. So, if you made it this far, thanks for listening, and may the Force be with you.